Okay, let's talk about windows. Have you ever gone shopping for them and just felt completely lost? I mean, they all kind of look the same, right? But here's the thing. Some of them can save you a ton of money, while others are just letting your cash fly right out. So today, we're gonna pull back the curtain and decode the secret story your windows are trying to tell you. And it all starts with these ratings. So, just imagine for a second. You're standing in a store staring at a wall of windows. You've got one on the left, one on the right. Both are shiny, the frames look solid, but which one is actually going to keep your house comfortable and your energy bills down? And that's the real trap, isn't it? You absolutely cannot tell just by looking. One of those windows could be an energy-saving machine, and the other might as well be a fancy, expensive hole in your wall. This hidden difference is where everybody gets tripped up. But what if I told you there's a way to see the truth? Yeah, there's basically a secret decoder ring for Windows. It's a simple, standardized sticker that tells you everything you need to know about how that window is going to perform. You just have to know how to read it, and that's exactly what we're going to do right now. So where does this magical label come from? Well, let me introduce you to our guide for this whole adventure, the NFRC. The NFRC, it stands for the National Fenestration Rating Council. And yeah, fenestration is just a super fancy way of saying windows, doors, and skylights. But here's the really important part. They're an independent nonprofit. Their goal isn't to sell you a window. Their job is to give you the straight, unbiased facts so you can make a smart choice. Think of them as the official referee in the window game. Honestly, this is the perfect way to think about it. You check a nutrition label on food to see what's actually inside, right? Well, the NFRC label does the exact same thing for Windows. It cuts right through all the marketing noise and just gives you the cold, hard data on performance. All right, so we know who makes the label. Now for the fun part, let's learn how to actually read the thing. There are a couple of key numbers you absolutely have to pay attention to. First up, you've got the U factor. This is all about insulation. It tells you how good a window is at keeping the heat inside your home during the winter. You'll see a number somewhere between 0.20 and 1.20. And with U factor, the rule is super simple. The lower the number, the better. A low U factor means you're keeping all that cozy, warm air right where you want it. Next, we have the solar heat gain coefficient, or just SHGC for short. This one's about how well a window blocks the heat coming from the sun. The number here is between 0 and 1. Now, this is where it gets interesting, because what's good really depends on where you live. If you're in a hot, sunny place like Arizona, you want a low SHGC to block that sun and keep your AC costs down. But if you're in a colder place like Minnesota, a higher SHGC can actually be a good thing because it lets the winter sun in to help heat your home for free. And finally, there's air leakage. This one's pretty self-explanatory, right? It tells you how drafty the window is. It's literally measuring how much air can sneak through the cracks. And just like with U factor, you're looking for a low number. You want to see 0.30 or less. A lower number here means fewer drafts, less wasted energy, and a much more comfortable room. So we've talked about the numbers, but let's get real about why this choice actually matters. Because this goes way beyond just a sticker on a window. It really impacts your daily life. I mean, just look at this. This is where you can see the financial stakes in black and white. On one side, you've got the potential energy you're just throwing away with a bad window. And on the other, the savings you could be putting in your pocket with a good one. That giant gap between those two bars, that's your money. That's the hidden cost of choosing poorly. So let's just break it down. A window with great ratings means a smaller energy bill every single month. It means your home just feels better. No more drafty spots or rooms that get way too hot in the summer. It's a genuinely smart long-term investment that adds value to your house. And here's a bonus people always forget. Well-made, efficient windows are way better at blocking outside noise. So you get a quieter, more peaceful home too. It's a total win-win. Okay, so you get it. You see why this is so important. So what's the last step? It's actually the easiest part of all. You just have to read the label. Here it is, your action plan. It's just 3 simple steps. 1, when you're looking at windows, find that NFRC label. I promise it'll be on there. 2, use what you just learned. Look at the U factor and the SHGC and understand the story they're telling you. And 3, use that information to pick the absolute best window for your climate and your wallet. That's it. You're officially in control. You know, every single window has a story to tell you. A story about your comfort, your energy bills, and your money. And now you finally have the tools to understand what it's saying. So the only question left is, are you ready to listen?